Anyway, let's watch Scott Jennings expose how far this liberal machine will go to protect one of their own. Let's go.
Why are so many Democrats unwilling to say this is not going to work? This is not acceptable.
Well, I think this new reporting might change things, and I think that he actually needs to think about getting out of the race. You just mentioned this is a high-stakes race. Democrats don't want to be talking about this next fall. This is a seat that potentially Democrats could flip that could cost us potential control of the Senate. And so I think that there needs to be a little bit more pressure on him to resign. I think that it has gone too far. And the fact that we are a year from the election and we are talking about a scandal involving, something that at this point is solvable. If he were to get out of the race, Democrats could potentially have another rising candidate and could go ahead and beat Susan Collins. But at this point, if he moves forward, Democrats aren't winning the seat.
I hate to break the news to you, but he's winning the primary by 30 points.
Well, I think that's why he needs to get out.
Getting a Nazi tattoo made him more popular.
I don't think it made him more popular
among Democrats. You've got a guy running for attorney general in Virginia who wants to murder Republicans, and he raised $500,000 off of it. You got Nazi tattoo guy in Maine. I sat out here for 2 years, listening to every Democrat at this table say, Donald Trump's a Nazi, Elon's a Nazi, and your party is now in love with a guy with a Nazi tattoo who trained a left-wing paramilitary group and called himself an Antifa super soldier on the internet, and he's going up every day. Good luck getting him out.
Your president.
Good luck getting him out.
The person that you nominated
Good luck
pardoned 1,600 insurrectionists. I don't think the Republican Party has.
You're not going to wash away the Nazi tattoo with your old talking points.
And what did I just say? What did I just say? I said that he should resign.
Good luck.
And I think that Democrats should
Scott,
all
are you
speak
making
out
an argument that he should stay in? You seem to be very eager to defend his strength.
I am but a humble political analyst, and I will just tell you that when you're winning a race by 30 points, if a pundit on television tells you, well, you need to think about dropping out, you laugh in their face.
I don't know.
This is a year out.
I feel like you ought to take the agreement when it's happening. I mean, she's saying pretty clearly he should leave the race.
I want Democrats to be who they are. This is who they are.
This is not
this is who they are.
No, it is
not. Hold on, you're saying that Democrats are Nazis?
I'm saying it's very on brand right now. Very on brand.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on, Scott. Really, are you suggesting that a person who wears a Nazi tattoo because he was in the military or whatever is representative of the entire Democratic Party? Is that the...
I'm only reading the polling, Abby. When all this story broke and he started talking about it, he literally got more popular. He's beating the incumbent governor of Maine by 30 points.
You realize that he's running in one state, in Maine, and you're also saying that because of that, he's representative of the Democratic Party. You said this is who they are. Who's they?
Look at the polling. Look at the energy.
This is not about the polling.
This is who they want.
This is not about the polling.
This is who they want. Bernie Sanders wants him. The beating heart of the Democratic Party, where their energy is, wants the Nazi tattoo guy. That's what they want.
75% of Democrats polled in that state did say that he stands with their value, and that was after the initial.
What was the number?
75%. That's according to Real Clear Politics. So that was after, and again, who knows? Maybe this ultimately will be disqualifying, what the K-File has reported, but nothing thus far, even very incriminating reports, haven't been enough to assuage or concern voters and encourage him to drop out. And it's an interesting point because, Bernie Sanders, a lot of folks, even just this morning, continue to stand by him. So I'll wait to see what this new report does.
The only message Scott Jennings had for that panel in the clip we just watched is, you can denounce Graham Platner all you want, but he ain't going nowhere. He's right. The Democrat Party isn't going to walk away from a 30-point lead because a few TV pundits told them to. And then just about at the height of my frustration during that conversation with Abby, she jumps in with a loaded shot. Oh, Scott, are you saying he should stay in? You seem very eager to defend him. When was he doing that? She's not just being smug and manipulative like usual. She's just being malicious now. You got him, Abby. Scott's defending a Democrat Nazi. That's how she operates. Twist, smear, and guilt trip anyone who points out what's obvious. What Scott was doing was exposing how Democrats actually think. They don't care about voters. They don't care about morals. They care about power. Raw, permanent control. They will say anything, do anything, run anyone, and of course pretend to be principled while doing the exact opposite. We see it every single day. Ultimately, what this meeting of the minds doesn't understand is he's making fun of you, ladies. You think you're moral heroes, but the party machine doesn't give two shits about what you think unless they need you. They don't need you for this. Look at the polls. Scott said something that if you take nothing else away from the video, it should be this. He said, I want Democrats to be who they are. This is who they are. And he's right. He wasn't saying Democrats are Nazis. He was saying the scandal itself reveals the party's soul, a machine that worships winning and couldn't care less who it burns to get there. I have to say this one more time because I think it's so important. This is who they are. What else do you need to see?